Happy Friday, everybody. I'm here with the Friday update. So we have two wide releases this weekend, and that is the new Disney Pixar animation, Onward. And then we have the Ben Affleck drama, The Way Back. And expanding in more theaters is Emma, period. It's based on the Jane Austen novel of the same name. All right, before we get to the Thursday numbers, let's take a look at their tomato meter. And that is the reviews aggregated by Rotten Tomatoes. So first off, let's start with Emma. As you can see here, it has 85% on the tomato meter. This movie was released a week or two ago, I believe, and it's getting its expansion this week. So this movie stars Anna Taylor-Joy. Since it's already released, it doesn't have its Thursday figure. It doesn't have its Thursday numbers. Let's move on to The Way Back, which is a Ben Affleck, drama about a past high school basketball star who fell on hard times. He has daddy issues. He's trying to get approval of his dad, by playing basketball, and found out that his dad liked him because of his skills, not because of him, and he has to work through that, right? And then him teaching the sports and about life to, the high school students who was, not doing as well as their talent suggests, but he, was able to polish these gems into winners. And this is a movie that I said in my Monday podcast, saying that we've seen a million times, and but this one stars Ben Affleck. So well reviewed as well, 87% on the tomato meter, and as far as I can tell, it didn't held a Thursday preview, so we don't have the numbers for that. But this is a movie that I say could probably open to 10 to 15 million, but analysts are having this movie lower, but we'll get into that later. And Onward, the new Disney Pixar animation, right? It's well reviewed, 86% on the tomato meter. It's about two elf brothers on a journey to resurrect their father, who is represented by a pair of pants, right? They were, through magic, they were only able to conjure him, the lower half of him, and they have to, go on this trip to, I guess, get the rest of him back. So this is that movie. It's well reviewed as well, 86% on Rotten Tomatoes. This is a movie that could probably open to 50 to 55 million, lower than the previous Pixar movies, because again, this is a new property. This is not based on a established franchise, and just by the tone and by the looks of it, I felt that this movie is more targeted toward the boys. It's like two brothers going on a journey trip with their father, so it appeals to the guy more than the the gals. All right, so let's see how Onward did in Thursday previews. Let's go to Deadline, and as you can tell from the headline here, it pulled in 2 million in Thursday previews, which is actually pretty good. And let's see, they say that this Onward is expected to open somewhere in the 40 million plus in over 4,000 theaters, and which is down from the 50 million they were seeing earlier this week. So projection actually went down. It could be due to the coronavirus, but this, I said, it could open to 50-55 million, depending on if the virus had anything to do with it, or other acts of God, for example. All right, so that's Onward. Let's move on to Box Office Mojo to see where they had these movies opening to, right? Again, they also reported 2 million in Thursday previews for Onward. And then they also mentioned, the COVID-19 virus. All right, so for Onward, they are projecting 42 million, lower than my 50 to 55 million as well. They're baking in the virus in there. And for The Way Back, they had it at 6.5 million. I say 10 to 15. And Emma, 4.5 million. I say 3 to 5 for Emma. So kind of relatively in agreement with Emma right there. Is within my range. And for The Way Back, I had it higher, 10 to 15 million. They had it in the single digits. And for Onward, is in the 40 million plus. So I had it high. I had it all the so for the two new releases, I had it high this weekend, but we'll see what happens when the number comes in. All right, so that's it for the update. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.